welcome to the Blockchain for Humanity Fireside Chat. I am very pleased to welcome Ashish Gadnis. He's the co-founder and CEO of BanQu. Ashish has been recognized for groundbreaking, for-profit, and for-purpose innovation. We're going to hear all about this through BanQu. Our Fireside Chat is going to be delivered in 3 different segments. In the first segment, we will have the personal journey. In the second segment, we will have the early stages of BanQu. And then the last one, we will go into what is BanQu today and what is the purpose that it serves humanity. We are eager to find out a lot of things about you. The first segment is going to go into your personal journey. So I hope you don't mind us going down that journey path of yours. And the first question would be, how was it for you growing up in Mumbai? I believe that's where you grew up. And
yes, that is correct.
If you could share a particular moment, let's say that if we were to go back in time, we can correlate that moment to who you are today, what your values are, and what your beliefs are.
Absolutely. So I grew up in Mumbai. I was born in 1969, so I'm 51. And, we grew up poor like everybody else, in the sense that, small room, multiple people, multiple families. And I would say there are a couple of things that kind of left a very deep imprint on me. One was that growing up, I had to always stand in the ration line. Right, because in India in those days, if you were poor, the government gave you ration, and it was for basics, right? Wheat, oil, and rice. And I had to stand in the ration line every other day, and my brother got the other turn. And honestly, I just hated it, and hated it in the sense that it was this. It didn't have a lot of dignity, right? And I couldn't articulate it then, but it kind of stayed with me that you're just a number. And you have a card, and the card has a number, and you get your quota, of rice and wheat and oil. So I think that really kind of bothered me. And then the second thing that was kind of tied to that is you technically don't exist. You're a number, right? You're one of millions of people, and you basically did not have the ability to prove your existence unless you got an education, and if you're lucky, you got to college and all that kind of stuff, right? And I was very fortunate because I was able to, get a scholarship, go to college, and leave India in the early '90s, and that kind of defined my existence today. Because at an early age, for some reason, I just hated being poor, and I just I'm being very transparent here. When I was like 15 or 16, I kind of realized that someday I want to make a lot of money, but then I want to solve poverty in the world. This all came together in 2013, 2014, when I was volunteering in Congo, in the DRC. And my poverty in India seemed like upper middle class compared to poverty in Congo. So that was that second element that kind of ties the two threads, because poverty in Congo and poverty in India, you can't compare. I mean, poverty in Congo is real poverty, whereas my poverty in India was upper middle class from a Congolese perspective.